The zipline shoot was difficult for a number of reasons. When you go in the field with cameras, you like to represent different pathways of color and light. We had a straight line that we had to track and follow. We know that we track with cameras, you track individuals or objects a certain way as they approach you, but this had varying speeds. The individual would start slow, they got faster, they finished slow. So we had to follow focus at a long distance, and that's a very difficult thing to do, especially in the woods where you have patches of light and darkness. So you're adjusting your iris, you're adjusting your focus, and all of those things are very difficult to do in the field when you only have the one shot. You've got the person coming over one time, and you have to make sure that you get it.
And when we went back for the second shoot, what we were mostly looking for was the video from the helmet cam. The best part with that came, I think, when the student who was wearing it, well, actually, I enjoyed watching him walk around because he was walking around like he had a pile of teacups on his head. He was too scared to move. But then on the third line, he got stuck because he was so worried about the camera that he didn't hold his legs up to get enough momentum to go all the way. So we have all this great footage of the guide throwing him a rope and then him dropping it or missing it, and then the guide having to go all the way out and hook a rope to him and then pull him in. So while that sort of was not the most best situation for the guide and for the student, it turned into some great video, so that helped.
Using students on these shoots is a joy in itself because they get to experience something they've never done before while they're learning.
You guys zipping on one? All right, hold on to all four. All right, tuck up real tight, knees up. Don't freak out, man.
The thrill of jumping, a thrill of the unknown. Thrill of the unknown, that's what it is. You don't know what's gonna happen when you jump off this first line. If your harness is gonna come loose, if something's gonna break, if you get stuck on line, you don't know what's gonna happen. But that's what it is, that thrill of the unknown. And everybody likes it.
Most people come out here and zip with us. They're kind of adrenaline junkies, I guess you could say, or someone that's looking for a rush, I guess you could say, because it is, I mean, your stomach does drop out from under you sometimes. I mean, it is a little scary. Other people come out here to say, hey, I just wanted to release some stress. It looked like a fun thing to do. They come out and zip with us. I mean, we zipped them from 2 years old to 95 years old out here. I mean, it don't matter age limit, anything like that, it don't matter. We'll zip them anyway.
Mammoth Cave Adventures started as a dream about 2 years ago. Shane Bull, the current owner, called me out here one day. We walked right out on this rock right here and said, we want to put a zip line here. He had seen it on TV. One thing led to another. About a year later, we started construction. That was last year. It took 10 people, 40 days, working 10 hours a day to complete the course. Okay, when you walk in the door, you'll probably see George. He'll be at the desk. He's our desk man, our office manager. We'll come in, ask you, welcome you to Mammoth Cave Adventures, ask you what you would like to do. After you decide what you want to do, we'll do all the paperwork. You come in the back, we'll have our guides dress you.
Basically, we'll take them back in the back of the shop, we'll gear them up, we'll bring them out here on the course, we'll give them a little instruction as far as how to steer, how to ride the lines, make sure they get across all the way down there, and we'll send them zipping. I mean, it's pretty simple, it's good, clean fun. My name is Chris, this is Jordan. I'll be your receiving guide, this will be your sending guide out here. Basically what we have going on out here is 5 gravity-based zip lines. What that means is you're gonna...
This is a sky bridge, 35 foot long, leads to platform 1. Platform 1 is about 16 foot in there. It is 250 yards to the other side with an elevation drop of 30 feet. You're going to be reaching speeds in excess of 30 miles an hour. You're going to zip into platform 2, which is also up in there. Platform 2 is 220 yards long with an elevation drop of 25 feet. You're going to be reaching speeds in excess of 25 miles an hour on that line.
Good to go. You jumping?
Sure.
Just jump backwards. You want to. Just don't go upside down. You're good.
You see all kinds of different faces out here, really. I mean, from scared to happy to, I mean, I had a little girl the other day, I took her out there. She was so scared of heights. Right here coming across the bridge, she didn't know what to do. She didn't have a clue, you know. She was crying in tears. And I asked her, I said, what's wrong? Are you okay? You know, and she said, yeah, I'm all right. I just don't want to be real high. So we hooked her up. By the time the tour was done, man, she was going upside down and she had a chest harness on, going upside down in the harness, man. I mean, she just overcame her fears. it's good to see people doing that kind of stuff, man. I mean,
we have a pretty good success rate of making people feel comfortable, feeling safe in their equipment. We like to make people feel good about themselves. People that come off of platform 1 are just shaking. By the time they get to line 5, they're laughing, having fun. And then we continue the adventure as we come up the hill. After that, you climb down a bridge, climb down a ladder, do a short nature hike up the hill. What I call is walking up the hill. We advertise it as a nature hike. That's where you get to see your rattlesnakes, your copperheads, your ticks, and that kind of thing. And we do have those out here. But anyway, you get up to the top of 3. We've got a 75-foot sky bridge that goes up to top of number 3. Number 3 line is 300 yards long, 897 foot to be exact, called our Screamer. It's got an elevation drop of 30 feet. You're gonna reach speeds in excess of 35 miles an hour.
Ready?
what do I get out of it is the satisfaction of being able to see people that are initially overcoming something, whether it be a fear of heights or just not trusting their gear, their equipment. Just, you know, the joy it brings to me is just seeing them people overcome that and seeing that they're having a good time and they trust who they're out there riding with, you know. That's what I get out of it. I mean, every day, I take tours out every day, probably 6 tours a day, you know. And to me, it's just seeing people enjoying themselves and having a good time. It's what makes it for me. I mean, it's fun, got to keep them safe, but other than that, I mean, it ain't really a job, really. I don't look at it as work. It's more fun than anything, really.
Zipping on line 2. You
ready on line 1? Mainly, when it comes down to that, it's just being brave enough to take the first step off the platform is all it is. I mean, that's truly what it comes down to. Because once you step off the platform, you're gone. There's no stopping it. I mean, you're on the trolley, you're down the line. That's all there is to it. A lot of people are afraid of taking that first step. They're pretty afraid.
For the thrill, for that first jump off of deck 1. Because that after you jump off of deck 1, it's not the same. The anticipation of getting up in the air, looking out over the valley, knowing that you're going to be going 30 miles an hour, that gets people pumped up. You know, it's hard to get people to jump out of trees, but people pay us to jump out of trees.